A sweep of the early double for driver Doug McNair as Dubai Sealster takes our second race, and we move on to race number 3. And to no surprise, opening up as the heavy favorite is another horse that'll be driven by Doug McNair for his father trainer Greg McNair. This is Let's Roar number 3, currently 1-5. Mark McKelvey, Tony Elliott with you from inside our studios. Hopefully you're enjoying the action up until this point. Race number 3 is coming up next, Tony, and right now the talk of the tote board is that 3-horse Let's Roar, 2-year-old daughter of Shadow Play. But it appears you're going to go a different direction.
Yeah, and we just discussed it. We are both kind of on board with the 6 here. Currently 5-1. Pretty Boy Duke with Ryan Holiday in the bike did win last week in 2:02 and 3. Not the fastest mile. The track was a little bit slower in the back half of the card there, so that's something to consider there. And also Ryan Holiday will probably place him forward early on this 2-year-old Sunshine Beach colt.
Couple of scratches in here. That means that Pretty Boy Duke, the 6, will move in a spot. That's my top selection here. I'm going 6-1-3-8. I put the 3 Let's Roar in the 3rd spot. The rail starter Century Gaga intrigues me. A 3-year-old daughter of sports writer Vic Putty trains. Nick Stewart will do the driving. Winless in 10 career starts, but always seeming to be into the mix as of late. Only has that 1 start as of late under its belt, which came recently here at Hanover Raceway just a couple of weeks ago. Finished 3rd, started from the 2nd tier, so really, that's a race where this one got into the action quite a bit. Here today, might be able to get off the wings well from that rail spot and be able to dictate how things go. I'm with you, though, on the fact that I think the 6 Pretty Boy Duke's probably got to be leaving out there. Really sharp debut for that son of sports writer, so we'll see if he can click. Currently 4-1 on the board, but Let's Roar, really no shock to see that one taking this type of support. The horse will be coming out in just a moment. When you look here, you see a filly that's coming out of the OSS Grassroots. The only thing that really didn't stand out to me is that she just didn't do anything in those races. And while this is probably some easier company technically, she hasn't shown too much. And you look at the last start, which was over Grand River, so we know she's got some half-mile experience. That shouldn't be an issue getting around this track, but she was really well beaten in that start. So we'll just see if maybe it is the McNair bandwagon with everybody jumping on that one early on. The price starting to come up a little bit. I wouldn't be shocked to see Pretty Boy Duke end up as the favorite. Horses coming out of the paddock. We're heading towards race number 3. Don't forget our main events coming up a little later on, races 7 and 8.
Arnold Barnsdale and Ontario Racing, while we're waiting for them to parade, going 1-8-6-2, giving the edge to the 1 Century Gaga. And Mark McKelvey and myself going with the 6 Pretty Boy Duke in this shortened field of maidens, 6-1-8-3 and 6-1-3-8. Good luck with your wagering selections on this upcoming 3rd race from Hanover Raceway. Just a few minutes to post, and they are now parading. There's a look at 1 Century Gaga. Was owned by Lloyd Stone, Vic Putty, Mike Kwittenkowski, 104-62217 Canada Incorporated. Vic Putty trains driver Nick Stewart. Number 2 is Full Credit, owned by Jane Walker and Tom Smith. Jane Walker trains, Tom Smith driving. Three, Let's Roar, owned by Hutt Racing Stable, trainer Greg McNair, Doug McNair driving. 4, Holly's Treasure has been scratched. 5, EL Lonely Charlie, owned by James Edward Lewis, Tim Jacobson trains, driver Jason Ryan. Currently 8-5 is the 6 Pretty Boy Duke, owned by Glenview Livestock Limited, Lacey McCabe trainer, driver Ryan Holiday. 7 is scratched, and the 8 Vintagious, owned by Bradley and Jack Powell. Jack Powell trains, gets the services of Jody Jameson. It's a field of 6. Hanover Raceway's 3rd race, 3 minutes to post time. Good luck with your wagering selections. Stutter's call, 3rd race. Scoring is complete, and they're turning in behind the gate. Number 1, Century Gaga, Nick Stewart. 2, Full Credit, Tom Smith. And 3, Let's Roar, Doug McNair. 4 scratched, 5, EL Lonely Charlie, Jason Ryan. 6, Pretty Boy Duke, Ryan Holiday. 7 scratched, a Speedy Play. Trailer 8, Vintagious, Jody Jameson. Field of 6. Non-winners at 3,000 life pacers. They go the mile for a purse of $4,200. It's post time. Race 3. Even money favorite, 6 Pretty Boy Duke, 2-year-old Sunshine Beach Colt. Looking to go back-to-back in the win column here at Hanover. Third race, gates into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Let's Roar leaves out Pretty Boy Duke from the outside. Century Gaga along the pylons will get away from third. Full Credit fourth. Vintagious fifth. NEL Lonely Charlie early in sixth. But Let's Roar, Doug McNair points this one to the front. Early couple length advantage. Century Gaga second. Pretty Boy Duke was a little steppy in that first turn and took a hold of. Found a seat, settled from third. Full Credit is fourth. Vintagious fifth. EL Lonely Charlie is sixth. The opening quarter was paced in 29-1. Already a winner of 2 races, the first 2 this afternoon, and Doug McNair is up front with Let's Roar. Pretty Boy Duke has found his stride now, and he's advancing in the outside. First up from second, Century Gaga third. Full Credit is fourth. Then Vintagious, EL Lonely Charlie by the half. Let's Roar is up front. Thinking about the 2-hole was Pretty Boy Duke, but it's not there. Century Gaga third. There by the half mile. 59-2, just a 30-1 breather for Let's Roar. 2-year-old Shadow Play filly up front. Pretty Boy Duke outside within a half length second. Century Gaga right there third. Full Credit is fourth. EL Lonely Charlie outside 5. Vintagious towards 3/4. Let's Roar. Pretty Boy Duke is under some encouragement by 3/4. 129-2. And Let's Roar. Doug McNair is sitting chilly as he leads by a length again. Outside Pretty Boy Duke. He's not letting Century Gaga out of the pocket. EL Lonely Charlie 3 wide for Jason Ryan. Bottom turn. Can Let's Roar close it out? Century Gaga. EL Lonely Charlie is coming. Let's Roar 3. Doug McNair. Let's Roar gets the job done. Tight second. EL Lonely Charlie with Vintagious. Century Gaga fourth in the Super. 2 minutes. 1/5. Let's Roar. Doug McNair, he found the winner's circle okay. Just his third time in 3 this afternoon. Let's Roar, 2-year-old daughter of Shadow Play from Tiger Style. Bred by Winback Farm, owned by Hutt Racing Stable of Malvern, Pennsylvania. Greg McNair's second winning train. Let's Roar, the filly's first win, just her third start. The mile, 2 minutes, 1/5, the natural hat trick. Let's Roar for Doug McNair. There's the mutuals. Let's Roar, 690. 430, 360. 5 EL Lonely Charlie, $6. $6, 8 Vintagious, $3.20 to show. 3.5 EXACTOR, $41.50. A $1 358 TRIACTOR, $81.95. SUPERFECTA, 3, 5, 8, and 1. A $1 Super, $290. 75 cents. Some great payoffs here at Hanover Raceway this afternoon. If you're not wagering along, you should be. Get set up at hpibet.com. It's very easy to do. You can watch and wager on Hanover Raceway. Third race, order of finish, 1 Century Gaga, 4th. Full Credit, 5th. Let's Roar, the race winner. Holly's Treasure scratched. EL Lonely Charlie, 2nd. Pretty Boy Duke, 6th. The Speedy Play scratched, 8 Vintagious, 3rd. Top 4, 5, 1, scratch 2, 6, scratch 3, quarter 29-1. Half 59-2. 3/4, 129-2. And the mile, 2 minutes and 1/5.